It rained again last night, quite a lot. It was very windy as well, so I didn't get much sleep. But this morning I woke up to the stars and the moon, and it was beautiful. I took some time at the campground to take some pictures, and then I just started walking. To be honest, I had no idea. I didn't know what to do this morning. I had no plans, but I knew that I didn't want to stay in the tent. I needed to be out here. And as you can see, I ended up at the same spot I was last night, at the same spot I was a couple days ago. You can tell it's my favorite spot. I'm taking the same picture that I was taking last night. Here. It's not as windy today, so it might work. As I said yesterday, I'll be exploring the other island today. I have a few hours left here. My boat leaves at 7 p.m. so it's still 10 hours or so. But if I remember correctly from the previous times I came here, it was a few years ago, it was a long time ago. That part of the island is not as pretty. I mean, it is, but there are no spots like this one over there. That's why I left it for the last day, and that's why I don't have a lot of hopes for images on that part of the island. I'll be sticking around here for a while. I'm just killing time until the restaurant finally opens and starts serving coffee and some breakfast. It opens at 9 in the morning, it's super late, but it is true that sunrise is at 8:20. It's already 8:30, so I have another half an hour to wait. time to leave now, but I'll be back here at this lighthouse again. I was thinking about a shot with the moon behind the lighthouse. I don't know if a long exposure or just using a really long telephoto lens from farther away to make the moon really big just behind the lighthouse. I think that would be an awesome image, an awesome shot. Something that will have to happen next year though, because as I said, the campground closes today. Today is the last day of the season and it doesn't reopen until next May, I believe. So this place is pretty much shut down for the winter. So yeah, I'll be back next summer for that image. So finally left the campground. I'm pretty much ready to go. I still have to take the tent down, but I'll have around 5.5 hours left. As you can see here, that is the bridge that connects the two islands. So I'm walking towards the other one. That's the one I'm gonna be exploring this afternoon/evening. As you can see as well, it's a gorgeous day. There are already a lot of boats coming in, bringing a lot of people who are coming here just for the day. I expect some crowds today, but it is what it is. So this is the lighthouse. I think the name is Peiros Lighthouse. As you can see, it's not the most beautiful lighthouse on the island. The other two were prettier, but I'm still gonna try to make some images here, probably some long exposures down there of the rocks. So there you can see the mainland, and you can see a couple of lighthouses, a white one, a red one. I was there last year making some images with my Bronica. It's beautiful over there. I'll have to go back there. There's still a lot of island that way, like half of it, but it's closed, it's not open to the public, as that sign, I guess, used to say. The letters are long gone, but yeah, there is no path to keep going. That's a bummer, but also good, because there are some parts of the islands that are still wild, and there is enough to explore in the other direction, and that's where I'm going back now. And this was the last spot I had to check out on this side of the island. This would have been a great spot for sunset as well, but I still think that the spot I went to multiple times this weekend, the one next to the lighthouse, is better. The view of the southern island is better. This view is arguably better, but it's worse for photography. It has much more stuff. It's not as simple. You can see the main beach and the bridge connecting the two islands. You can see the southern island too, and you can see mainland. It's just too much. I still made a couple of long exposures up there. I did it with my zoom lens extended all the way to 70 millimeters, so it wasn't easy. It was very windy, so I tried to use my body and my jacket as a shield for all that wind to avoid camera shake. I think I got one that is not blurry at all. It's a little bit late. I'm very tired already. I'm gonna head back to the campground, have a coffee before taking the tent down. Then I'll just head to the dock and wait for the boat there. It's a 45-minute ride on the boat, and then I have to drive another hour and 45 minutes to home. Still a long day ahead of me. I need that coffee. I've always wanted to do this. Ready. I just realized that I spent the whole weekend on an island and I hadn't stepped foot on the beach just yet, so I did. These beaches are really pretty, but they are not what I'm looking for my photography, so that's why I didn't go to any of them. I am exhausted. I am happy because I think I got a couple images that I like a lot and hopefully a few more, but that took a toll on me. The weather was pretty hard, pretty challenging. I walked more than 25 miles in 3 days with new boots that are destroying my feet, and now I have to carry a bunch of stuff back to the boat and then back to the car. But I think it was all worth it. This place is beautiful and I can't wait to come back next year. As I was leaving the island and I was reflecting on this challenging and exhausting weekend, a feeling of accomplishment started to grow in me. It feels good when you know you've given your best, even under less than ideal conditions. I also felt like I was able to make a few images I really liked. These that follow are my favorites. I hope you like this series. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next one.